if there's one thing I learned while doing this, it's don't use something that changes in size to trace to make a shape. I tried using that spray bottle, as you guys saw, and it like gets thinner at the bottom, which is fine, except your pen isn't going to stick around it because at some point it's like parallel with the bottom, and then at some points it's parallel with the bigger part of the circle. But that's fine. I made it work. I just made the lines thicker and went with the mistake as if it was planned. So there's always that you can do. Might, make you feel less like a failure. Oh gosh. Yeah, so I guess the only other thing I would say is if you do with Zentangle, I feel like it has to be balanced like it would be if you were doing a drawing or a painting of any other kind. You'd have to balance the light and the dark and make sure it's not too like heavy weighted or on the bottom, like bottom heavy or top heavy or whatever it is. Mine is definitely way too bottom heavy or side heavy depending on which way you look at it. I like each individual circle as its own individual circle. I would, however, wish that I had maybe done them in a different order, because, they do get heavy, but then you can look at it and say, well, it starts off light, then it's a bit heavier, and then the last ones are really heavy. So you can totally look at it either way, or maybe no one would even notice, and it's just, the training in me has told me that I need to see those kinds of issues. And I kind of knew what was happening as I was drawing it, but I continued regardless because I liked it. Is that bad? No, sometimes you just have to do things that you like, right? That's kind of what I'm going for in theory here. But I like how it turned out. I don't have too many complaints. Again, if you're using a stencil, make sure it's the same width all the way around, because that was probably the biggest fail that I did. Or do it with pencil and then trace over it, which I probably could have also done to avoid such a disaster. But I didn't, and I went with it. But, sometimes you gotta make mistakes, and you gotta do things that are unplanned to get the best results. So that's my little motto for today. Is it a motto? It's my theory for today. Is that better? Does that make more sense? We're going to go with that. Well, have a good one, guys. I have some links on the left-hand side for my DIY channel, my vlogging channel, and my channel with my boyfriend. And on the right, I have links to my previous video and my next video. Also down below there is a subscribe button. You can actually just click right on that to subscribe because you want to be around for all the next videos that come out so that you don't miss any. It's totally free and I'd love for you to stick around.